Hey guys, it's Animelover and Fangirl, and we're back with another podcast-ish, just talky type thing.
Ramble.
Basically, we're just gonna call it the rambling.
Yep.
So in this one, we're gonna be doing just animated movies, just talking. So we have a generator up that's just gonna pick a random movie, and we're just gonna start talking about it.
Yep. It's a nice little wheel.
Yep, we have a little spinny wheel.
Spin.
What do we get?
Da, 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 da.
What is it?
The ink. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's The Incredibles 2. Not 1, 2.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
So we are very opinionated on this one.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
It was good when we watched it, and then after we sat on it, we didn't care for it.
Yeah.
And this happens with a lot of movies that we end up watching, is that it's good in the first run that we watch it, but then we sit on it too long and we're like, actually, we kind of hated it.
Yeah, and it doesn't help. And this is my biggest problem with movies, that you have to wait for years just to see it. And I get it. They were doing it because of the bit that they did at the last, in the first movie, at the last bit kind of thing about, it's been this many, kind of thing. Because then isn't in the first movie there's, a bit that they say?
I think so.
Which is then why they even waited so long to do the movie.
I have no idea.
I remember people were mentioning that. And it wasn't worth the wait.
And they made it, really, super detailed and stuff. I don't know. I wasn't here for it. I didn't care for the villain.
I hated the plot point kind of thing. And it's just, it's really dumb. Because I'm very opinionated on... I love Incredibles 1. It is one of my favorite movies. I love it to death. But I have very strong opinions on how, logically, the heroes should not... and basically legally shouldn't have been sued, because they're doing good deeds, but because Mr. Incredibles helped someone who was trying to himself, he got in trouble for it, which I thought doing the to yourself was also illegal.
Yeah, so why is the Good Samaritan Act not, I get it's an animated movie, right? There's gonna be some things that obviously get kind of thrown out the window. But you think in a world or a society filled with superheroes,
where heroes are very much deemed okay, and it's been okay for years kind of thing,
you would think that they would have some form of law in place that would protect heroes. There's nothing that protects the heroes from people doing anything.
Yeah. And there are so many heroes and villains that have abnormal powers, and it seemed to an extent in the beginning of Incredibles that was just the norm, that people just had powers. But then obviously the whole suing happened, and it's just and
obviously that creates a whole problem in itself or whatever, right?
And that's what made the second movie so not bad, but that's obviously what they were talking about
heavily.
And that's not the problem of it. The problem was, the fact that,
the main chick was blaming heroes for the fact that
her dad died.
It wasn't the fact that the heroes did anything. It was just that he believed in heroes.
And, she was so mad that heroes couldn't save her dad, and that she was so mad that her dad had so much faith in heroes instead of the police. Yet, in reality, you should blame the society that outlawed, basically, the heroes. That's what you should be mad at, not heroes itself. Her whole reasoning was stupid. Why are you trying to bring heroes back and then literally trying to get them outlawed again?
Because she was trying to make them look bad, so it was worse for heroes. But then, it just, I don't know, it was almost a backwards way of doing it, that it's just kind of why?
Yeah, why were you doing what you were doing? It didn't make sense. And I hated her for that, because it just didn't make sense. And I don't know, I was not a fan. I have a big problem. Me and Fangirl and our friend Kay have a problem with that stupid flashing light scene.
Oh my gosh, the seizure warning.
Oh my gosh.
It's terrible that they made that scene so long, and it was only after they got complaints in the movie theaters to even put a seizure warning.
And they do this a lot. There's like a lot of movies that do this, and this is a whole different topic that we'll get into like a whole different video. But like, I hate it when movies like do that type of stuff because they didn't think of adding a warning that's going to either trigger someone or going to cause an actual medical thing that's going to cause a problem. We don't have any epilepsy type of problems, but that scene made me so sick with how much the flashing lights were.
I swear it lasted maybe 5 minutes.
If not, it was around way too long than it should have. It was probably around like 2 minutes.
I'm gonna look it up.
We're looking it up right now, guys.
I need to know how long this stupid freaking scene was.
But it was just too long that it was just so sickening, even for two people who do not have any type of condition with like seizures, with epilepsy and all that. And it's just like, it's crazy that they didn't even, like, that didn't even cross the people's mind that that was going to cause a problem with people who have that medical condition.
Yeah.
It's so crazy to me. So that bugged the hell out of me. Another thing that really, like, just bugged me was just, there wasn't really a lot of, I don't remember if there was a lot of character development in general. Like, there was, and then there wasn't. But my biggest thing was, we went from Syndrome, and then we went to this chick, who was the villain.
I don't know, this movie felt more laid back than the first did. And it was meant to, obviously, like, the first movie was meant to be about Mr. Incredible. This one, the second movie was meant to be about Elastigirl. But to me, it felt almost lackluster. Like, I wish there was more that they did with Elastigirl.
Yeah, there was, like, surprisingly, she was on screen so much, yet for some reason I felt like I got very little from her. And again, we have not rewatched this movie, and, like, I think we only, like, watched it, like, 3 times, maybe.
Let's go. I'm gonna give myself epilepsy.
But we literally have only watched this movie 3 times. And have not watched it basically since those times. So we could be very mistaken on how things are. But from what I remember, I barely remember anything from, like, Elastigirl getting any kind of screen time more than she did.
It's an hour in.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So how long does it take for it to end? God, this is terrible.
Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm just staring at it. It's making me sick.
Is it only like a minute or something? Nope, it's still going.
It's still going.
How long is this?
End it already.
Has it ended?
It might have ended.
Okay, I think it ended.
Okay.
It's about a full minute of flashing lights. Now, imagine that in a dark room, specifically a movie theater.
Yeah, it's worse when it's in the dark. We are in a bright light room.
In a big screen.
Yeah, like literally we're in a bright room right now, and our computer's all the way up. Now imagine that just in nothing, just darkness, big screen. That is awful. And we saw it on the big screen too.
Yeah.
We saw it in theaters. So
ooh, that felt so much longer.
It really did.
But apparently it was only a minute long. I feel like they couldn't get away
with doing it any longer.
No, there would have been no way.
Oh god, yeah, no. I don't know, I just wasn't a fan.
No.
And, like, it didn't help either that they were, like, trying to give the kids more. But again, it just didn't feel as impactful as it did in the first movie.
No.
Like, there were scenes where it was supposed to be impactful and just didn't feel impactful.
Yeah.
And again, this is coming from 2 people who have not seen the movie in, like, years.
Yeah.
Since it came out. But those are our biggest pet peeves of the movie.
Yes.
Specifically those. And I'm still very opinionated on it. Maybe I'll rewatch it to see if my opinions still stand, but
I don't know. I just wish there was, like, know, like, it wasn't as, I mean, I guess it was funny, but it was more like Gen Z humor.
Yeah,
like,
I hate it when movies do that. And we're Gen Z.
I don't think it's Gen Z. I think they were just trying to play in the fact of, like, oh, you know, like, homework and all this stuff, and, like,
I don't know, something
dealing with kids and whatnot.
What I have noticed in more recenter movies is they are just appeasing to children with humor. And so they're doing the annoying type of jokes and humors. They're not appeasing to adults kind of thing. And that's what really annoying, because animated things are not just for children. It is also for adults, because they're the ones paying for it. And the humor should not solely be for children. And it should not be in like the younger generation's type of way of talking. Like some type of movies should not be just fully Gen Z humor kind of thing. It should not just be that. It should be a mixture of all types of humor.
Yeah.
It should be mixed with every type of humor that you think is funny. Not because you want it to be funny and you want to try to make someone laugh. You should just write it a specific scene just because you think it's going to be funny.
Yeah.
Not because you want a group of a specific genre of people to laugh at this.
Yeah.
And that's what the problem is with a lot of movies, and that's how a lot of the humor was in Incredibles 2, at least to me. I will say I did like the Frozone scene where he showed up with the, you probably don't remember this because it's been so long.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he showed up because I think Bob had called him or something and was like, hey, can you, like, check on the kids?
Yeah.
And he, like, showed up, and they're like, and then, like, the villains obviously, aka the possessed heroes, showed up and were, like, trying to get in. And he was like, actually, I'm here, kind of thing. Loved that scene. That scene was actually really cool. And again, I wish we got more Frozone.
Frozone is such a fun character.
I love him so much, and I really wish we got more of him.
Yes.
Like, every time he's on screen, I love it. I'm like, yeah!
Yeah. And again, that's the thing. It has good moments. It has really good moments. But also, I just thought the story is very lackluster for what we waited for.
Yeah, it should. If we hadn't waited that long, my opinion probably would be a lot different on the movie. Because again, it's a sequel, and that's how it came. But because I think we had to wait like 10, 14, 15 years.
It was a long time.
How long do we have to wait? We're looking this up right now. Also, if you hear our dog, she's crying at us. She wants affection.
Alright. Incredibles 2. It came out in 2018.
Really?
Yeah, apparently it was that long ago.
Jeez.
I didn't think it was that long ago.
Dude, we haven't rewatched it since 2018.
2004. So
14 years.
14, I think, right?
2012, 2018.
Yeah. 14 years.
I was right!
Yep, 14 years.
If not, it's like 16 years.
It's 14.
14? Is that the math? We're probably wrong. You guys are gonna call us out.
There she went.
Our dog is just so loud with her nails on the wood. Can you like lay down?
No, she wants to walk.
Now she's just gonna sit creepily in our kitchen. But yeah, I have not rewatched it in that long. So, I don't know. There were just so many moments that could have just been better. And it just didn't meet up to the Incredible 1 stand that I have for it.
I don't know, like, compared to its first movie, the first movie obviously does so much better than the second.
Yeah.
And I just wish that the second, you know, it holds that same standing, but it doesn't.
It really doesn't. And it sucks in that standpoint. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
Because in the first movie, there are 2 scenes that absolutely are like, so you get just chills from it. It's the plane scene. Lay down!
Lay down!
You're so loud in our recording! It's the plane scene. That whole sequence, gut-wrenching and like chilling, just all in all.
Yeah.
And then it's the scene where Bob ends up finding the secret area and finding out about all the heroes who have passed away, basically.
Oh, that's such a good scene.
It really is. And those are, like, two really good scenes, like, just in general.
Yeah.
And I literally cannot even think of a really good scene in Incredibles 2 like that, where it gave me chills and it was that memorable.
Yeah. I mean, the only scene I can remember is literally just the evil chick's dad, like, calling.
And then he gets killed.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can remember, and that's really about it.
Yeah.
Besides that, there isn't really much else, like, to it.
Yeah, and that just, it sucks that there isn't anything that I can remember. And obviously, if we rewatch it, we're probably going to find something.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I don't know. For me, personally, I wish that there was more information about the government, because that seems to be a big, heavy topic throughout The Incredibles. Why are the heroes not protected in some kind of way? Yes, they have this agency or whatever, but it doesn't seem like it's being used at all.
Hell, it doesn't even seem like the agency is really 100% there for the heroes. Like, yes, it's their whole job, but also at the same time, they're not really showing their support 100%.
Yeah.
And
I don't know, I just wish there was more knowledge to why the heroes actually got, like, banned, besides the fact that, like, there was just, like, a lot of them, and so, like, mundane stuff was happening. And they obviously were... Mr. Incredible, like, he was literally just helping a cat, helping petty crime, because that's how peaceful everything was. But there was also characters like Bon Voyage and, you know, other people.
wow, you are so loud over there.
He's so loud.
It's going to be all in the recording.
Yup. But just in general, you know, like, why is the government so against heroes? And I get it. It was mainly because that they caused so much destruction. But what about all the good that they did?
And I want to point something out, that the damage that they did cause was not them. The train fucking incident with Mr. Incredible, that was 100% because of Syndrome as a kid, but also because of I can't say his name.
Bon Voyage.
Yeah, him. It was his fault, not fucking Mr. Incredible.
Yeah, so, like, why are the heroes being blamed for the villain's actions?
Like, they didn't cause it.
Yeah.
And yes, they shouldn't be causing a bunch of damage to, like, the property and stuff and things.
You can't blame a hero for being thrown into a window when they're fighting against a villain.
Yeah.
And breaking part of the building.
You can't have both things. You can't have no damages happen, but also want to have heroes fighting, basically, people who are basically causing so much panic and, like, problems.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird government system problem thing, and they heavily, like, go in it in the second movie, and it's just not interesting.
I'm hoping in the third one they maybe delve more into stuff like this, or I hope it's a better writing standpoint for the third movie, but I do not really have high hopes for the third movie. I'm going to be 100%.
The second was extremely disappointing to us. The first was great. Second sucked.
I think it should just ended on the first.
Yeah.
That's basically my standpoint. It should just ended on the first.
Yeah.
And that's honestly all I ever have really to say about it, because our dog is crying at us.
And we kind of have to stop.
But if you guys did enjoy this, and if you want us to come back to this is going to be another thing that we have, is where we rewatch specific things, and then we come back to see, you know, if our points still stand.
Yeah. Yeah, be respectful.
Any hate will be deleted, just letting y'all know. We will not tolerate any hate. We want respectful and, you know...
insightful opinions.
Not anything disrespectful, any insults, anything like that, I will delete. We are deleting any hate. We will not tolerate that.
Be respectful to us and anybody in the comments if anybody does decide to leave their own opinions.
Yes, because anything like that, no. We're not doing that kind of stuff.
Who knows, because maybe you'll change somebody's opinion on something.
Yeah, just be respectful. That's all we ask, kind of thing. Because we're not going to tolerate any type of negativity and crap like that. Just letting you all know that here and now. Also, moving forward, we're not going to tolerate that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So, if you guys did enjoy our ramble type things, we are planning to do more because they're fun. And we hope that you guys tolerated our dog in the background. She was very, very loud.
She was very there.
She was.
She still's there.
Yep, she's gruffing at us right now. But if you did enjoy these ramble type videos and want to see more of it, then please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!